Good morning, buddy. Good morning to everybody. We are discussing determinants and its properties, and we are doing exercise 3D sums. So we will do the remaining sums on today, at least few sums, with the purpose of objective. Actually, it is not there in our syllabus for this year. We already discussed it. So we will do 2-3 sums. Second Roman, third Roman first sum. Third Roman first sum. Third Roman first sum. Det of a plus b plus 2c, a b c b plus c plus 2a b c a c plus a plus 2b equal to 2 into a plus b plus c whole cube we need to prove. So very simple. We will apply our fourth property as usually, multiplying any row or column with k and add it to some other row, its det value is unaltered. So using that property, I will multiply this with minus 1 and add it to r1. Or another way is adding c1 plus c2 plus c3. Adding c1 plus c2 plus c3. Any of the two ways you can do. Either row operation or column operation. I will go for column operation. C1 tends to C1 plus C2 plus C3. I will multiply C2 with 1, then add it to this. C3 with 1, then add it to this. At a time I am doing two operations, that is C1 plus C2 plus C3. Why I am doing is, if I add these two, I will get 2A plus 2B plus 2C. So 2 into A plus B plus C I will get common. So that's why I am doing column operation. It is not compulsory that you should do column operations. You can go for row operations 100%. So this becomes 2a plus 2b plus 2c. Again here also column wise I am doing. Again c plus c2c, b plus b2b, 2a. So 2a plus 2b plus 2c. And this also 2a plus 2b plus 2c. And these are as is. A, B plus C plus 2A, A. These are the same as this. B, B, C plus A plus 2. Now, if any row or column is multiple of K, you can take K common. That is third property we discussed. So if you observe this is 2 into A plus B plus C is common in the first column. So I can take 2 into A plus B plus C common. So 2A plus 2B plus 2C common if I take. So left out here is 1 A B. 1 A B. And here is 1 B plus C plus 2A. Here is B. And here is 1 A C plus A plus 2B. C plus A plus 2. Like this. If you take common, left out is 1AB, 1B plus C plus 2A plus B, 1A C plus A plus 2B. Like that. Now, if I subtract this from this, I will get 0 here. This from this, I will get 0 from here. Means I multiply R1 with minus 1, then add it to R2. As well as multiply R1 with minus 1 added to R3. So that that is unaltered using our fifth or fourth property. So those two properties I will use now. So what are they? I am going to multiply R1 with minus 1. So R2 tends to R2 minus R1. Multiplying R1 with minus 1, adding to R2. Next, same for the R3. R3 tends to R3 minus R1. R3 tends to R3 minus R1. Multiplying R1 with minus 1, then adding to R2 as well as R3 I am doing. So 2 into A plus B plus C common as is. Now, this is first column, first row as it is. I am not changing anything. I am not applying any operation on R1, just 1AB as it is. Now coming to R2, I am subtracting R1 from R2. So 1 minus 1, 0. And this is b plus c plus 2a minus a becomes a plus b plus c, and here b minus b 0. Coming to third also, 1 minus 1 0, a minus a 0. This is c plus a plus 2b minus b, so becomes c plus a plus b, means a plus b plus c, a plus b plus. This is what we will get after applying these two operations. R2 tends to R2 minus R1, R3 tends to R3 minus R1. Now, if you expand the determinant by the first column, sum is over. If you expand the determinant by the first column, why I am saying first column is, here I got 2 zeros. So if I expand the first column, sum will be over. So 2 into a plus b plus c as is. Now expanding that item. How to expand? This is 1 into this into this minus this into this. Means 1 into a plus b plus c. This into this is a plus b plus c whole square. A plus b plus c whole square minus 0. Minus 0. Again this is minus 0 plus 0. So anyhow all those are zeros. Left out is 2 into a plus b plus c into this is a plus b plus c whole square. So becomes a plus b plus c whole cube. So the final result is 2 into a plus b plus c whole cube. This is what we have to prove. So it's equal to RHS. I took LHS and applying the properties, third, fourth, fifth properties, I got the sum simply, very easily. 2 into a plus b plus c whole cube. If you expand in the beginning, you won't get this. By applying properties, you will get very simply, very easily. 2 into a plus b plus c whole cube. Next, very important sum. ABC, BCA, CAB whole square equal to 2BC minus A square, C square, B square. C square 2AC minus B square, A square. B square, A square, 2AB minus C square. And is also equal to A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC. Simple sum. First of all, we can prove this equal to this very easily. First equal to last we can prove very easily. Then first equal to second we will prove. If I am taking this is 1. This is 2, this is 3. 1 equal to 3 we can prove very easily because I told you this is always minus half a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 2abc. We already did this in 2 marker. So again we will do no problem. So 1 I am taking is nothing but ABC, BCA, CAB. So depth of this is whole square. So find depth and keep whole square. So what is the depth of this? A into, I will expand according to first row. So A into, excluding that row, that column, BC minus A square. BC minus A square. Minus B into, plus minus plus I told, minus B into, again excluding that row, that column, B square minus AC. B square minus AC. Plus C into, again excluding this row, this column, AB minus C square. AB minus C square. And just expanding the depth according to first row. Expanding the depth with first row, I got this. So by simplifying, ABC minus AQ minus BQ plus ABC plus ABC minus CQ. Whole square. Now, if I take minus common, that is what I told, A2 plus C2 plus C2 minus 3ABC. ABC, 3ABC. If I take minus common, this becomes A cube, minus A cube is A cube, minus B cube is plus B cube, minus C cube is plus C cube, and plus 3ABC is minus 3ABC. I am taking minus common, but minus whole square is plus only, so I am writing as this. So this is equal to third part. So first part equal to third part I got. First part equal to third part I got very easily. By expanding the determinant with first row. Now how to get first part equal to second part? That is the task now. So how to get the first part equal to second part? That is the task. How to get? Means this is product of two debts. So product of two debts we can do in two ways I told. One is directly matrix multiplication method, other is row with row operation. Row with row operation. So we can do in any of the two methods. We will do that now. So whole square equal to, I can write ABC, ABC, BCA, CAB as is, and second that is into ABC, BCA, CAB. Because det A into det of AB equal det A into det B. So det of this square is nothing but det of this into this, det of this arrow. Now, how can I find the multiplication? If I do direct multiplication, either row with row or column with column, it doesn't matter. I am going for row with row. So first row with first row, if I do, what do I get? Or your choice, row with column. Same answer will get 100%. You know matrix multiplication, row with column, so do that only, nothing will happen. So row with first column, what do you get? A into A square plus B into B square plus C into C square. It's a big problem. We don't want A square plus B square plus C square. We need 2BC minus A square. So if you do direct multiplication, you won't get this result. To get this result, if I make these two rows interchanging, if I apply the property that two rows are interchanged, then its det is changed by negative, means changed by the sign. That is the property number 6 or 7 we discussed. Number is not important, I told you the property. If we change two rows or two columns, any two rows or two columns interchange, then the det is changed by the sign. That is the property. So if I am changing these two rows, then its det is changed by the negative sign. That negative I will give it to first row. So automatically here comes C, here comes B if I interchange these two. So BC, 2BC minus A square. So what is the property I am applying is, for this determinant I am interchanging R2 with R3. I am interchanging R2 with R3. I am interchanging R2 with R3. Then what do I get? What do I get? First row with first column. So this is, what do I get? A into A. Sorry, first ABC as it is, BCA as it is, CAB as it is. Now I am interchanging these two rows. So first row doesn't change, ABC as it is, but the second row becomes CAB and the third row becomes BCA because I am interchanging the two rows. So change it by sign. So where do I keep that sign? Where do I keep that sign? So that minus sign I will give it to the first row. That minus sign I will give it to the first row because I will let negative sign here, -1. -1, how I am taking k common, I am bringing inside. So it becomes minus A, minus B, minus A. Now multiplication. First row with first column. This row with this column. A into minus A becomes minus A square plus B into C, BC plus BC plus here also C into B, BC only. Next, second element, first row with second column. First row with second column minus AB again plus AB plus C square plus AB plus C square. Now again first row with third column. So what do I get? A into C, AC minus AC. Now B into B, B square plus AC plus AC. Next, second row with first column. This is second row first column. B into A minus AB plus C square plus AB plus AB. Again second row with second column. Minus B square plus AC plus AC minus B square plus AC plus AC. Next, second row with third column. Minus BC plus BC A square minus BC plus BC plus A square. Next, third row with third column. Third row with first column. Minus AC plus AC plus B square minus AC plus AC plus B square. Next, third row second column minus BC plus A square plus BC minus BC plus A square plus BC. Next, third row third column minus C square plus AB plus AB. Now, if I simplify this, what do I get? Here AB cancel, here AC cancel, here AB cancel, here again BC cancel, here AC cancel, here BC cancel. So what is the left out thing? So the left out thing is, what I am going to left out? Get finally BC plus BC, 2BC minus A square. Next, here AB cancel, left out is only C square. Here AC cancel, left out is only B square. And coming to here, left out is only C square. And coming to here, left out is 2AC minus B square. 2AC minus B square. And here left out is A square. Left out is A square. And here left out is B square. And here left out is A square. And here left out is 2AB minus C square. 2AB minus C square. 2AB minus C square. This is what we have to prove. Check that. This is what we have to prove. 2ABC minus A square, C square, B square, C square, 2AC minus B square, A square, B square, A square, 2BC minus C square. So is equal to part 2. So part 1 if I take, I got part 2. And part 1 I take, I already got part 3. So all the 3 are proved. This is equal to this as well as this is equal to this. Means all the 3 are equal. Hence proved. Hence proved. Next one. Delta ABC A square B square C square A cube B cube C cube equal to ABC into A minus B into B minus C into C minus A. How to prove this? Very simple. So we'll apply the same properties. So keep RHS in mind, then we can do the sum very easily. We need ABC first. So for that, if I take A common from the first column, B common from the second column, C common from the third column, I will get ABC simply. So I will do that first. LHS. So I will take A common from the first column. What do I get? So 1A square. Here A cube में I took common A, so A square is left over. Here A square में I took A common, so A. Here A में A means 1. And from the first column if I take B common, left out is 1B square. And from third column if I take C common, 1C square. So like this, if I take B common, A common from first row, B common from the second row, C common from third row. And what do I get? How do I proceed for the next? Now I need A minus B here. I need A minus B. How do I get A minus B? Simple. If I subtract first column with the second column, means if I multiply C2 with minus 1 added to C1, means C1 minus C2. What do I get here? So if I do C1 tends to C1 minus C2, what do I get here? I will write here. Better you can understand. What do I do is C1 tends to C1 minus C2. Means first column ABC as it is. Next first column I am doing C1 minus C2. 1 minus 1, 0. And this is A minus B. And this is A square minus B square. Over. Next, coming to second column also, I will multiply C3 with minus 1 added to C2. Means what I do is C2 tends to C2 minus C3. C2 tends to C2 minus C3 at a time I will do. So 1 minus 1, 0. This again B minus C. And while doing 2 at a time, you should be careful. You should not change the third one. B minus C. Next, this is B square minus C square. B square minus C square. Left out third column as it is. I am not applying anything on that. So 1c c square. You cannot apply any operation on C3 because you are using C3 on the 2. So don't do third column at third operation at the same time. So now it is, if I take a minus b common from the first column and b minus c common from the second column, I will get this. So ABC as it is first thing. ABC as it is. Now I can take a minus b common from the first column. So what is left over? If I take a minus b common, 0 is 0 only. Here a minus b I took common, so left out is 1. Here a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. I took a minus b common. Left out is a plus b. Left out is a plus b. And from the second column, I will take b minus c common. From the second column, I will take b minus c common. So what is left out? Here again 0. And b minus c I took common, this is 1. This is again b plus c into b minus c. I took b minus c common. Left out is b plus c. Left out is b plus c. Now 1c c square. 1c c square. Now coming to the expansion of the determinant, I will go for the first row expansion because I have already got 2 zeros. So 1 into its det means this into its det. So 1 into its det I will get. So I will expand according to first row now. Till this you understood, I think. First I took common, a common from first column, b common from second column, c common from the third column. Now I got this. Now I am applying multiplying C2 with minus 1 added to C1. Like C3 with minus 1 added to C2. So this is the result I got. From here I took a minus b common. From here this column I took b minus c common. Left out is this. Now I will expand the det according to first row. I will expand the det according to first row. What is the final result I will check. So this is equal to ABC as it is into a minus b, b minus c as it is. Now coming to the expansion of the row det from according to first row. So 0 into anything 0, minus 0 into anything 0, plus 1 into 0 into its cofactor, but 0 into anything 0 only. So that's why I am not writing. Here also 0 into its cofactor, so 0 only. Plus 1 into, last one, 1 into, according to this excluding this row, this column, b plus c minus a plus b. b plus c minus a plus b. So minus a minus b. Minus a minus b. So this becomes b cancels. Left out is c minus a. So this is equal to a b c into a minus b into b minus c into here 0 0 and left out 1 into c minus a becomes c minus a. This is what we have to prove is equal to RHS. Hence, therefore LHS is equal to RHS. We got it. I expanded the det with first row because 2 zeros I already got. So sum is over. Like this we will proceed. Now one more sum we will discuss. Then we will go for the next concept. Det of, show that det of AX equal to x plus 2a into x minus a whole square. X plus 2a into x minus a whole square. So same, we will apply the properties. If I want x minus a, so if I do r, if I multiply r2 with minus 1 added to r1, what do I get? X minus a minus x. So a minus a 0. So I will do that. So r1 tends to r1 minus r2 means I am multiplying r2 with minus 1 then added to r1. Again r2 tends to r2 minus r3 means I will multiply r3 with minus 1 added to r2 so that det is unaltered. So that det is unaltered. So first row r1 minus r2 I am doing. So this becomes x minus a. This is a minus x. A minus x. This is a minus a 0. Again r2 minus r3. A minus a 0. This is x minus a. This is a minus x. A minus x. Third row as it is. A x. Third row as it is. Now this is x minus a minus x, a minus a 0. Again r2 minus r3. So a minus a 0. x minus a minus x. Ax as it is. Now I need x minus a whole square. Means I can take x minus a common from the first row and x minus a common from the second row also. So if I take x minus a common from the first row, x minus a common from the first row, what is left out here? If x minus a take common, so left out is only 1. Here a minus x means I took x minus a common, becomes minus 1. Here 0 as it is. Here 0 as it is. Now I will take x minus a common from the second row also. So x minus a into x minus a whole square. Now this becomes 0. This is x minus a I took common, left out is 1. Here a minus x minus a I took common, is left out is minus 1. And here ax as it is. Ax as it is. Now I will expand the bed. Or you can add this to this. Or means you can make some other zeros if you want. Actually not needed, I think. If you add this to this becomes 0, this becomes 2a like that. So your choice. I am directly going for expansion of the z from there. So this is equal to x minus a whole square as it is. X minus a whole square as it is. Now I expand the z with first row. With first row I told. So 1 into excluding first row first column. So this into this x minus of minus a plus a, x plus a. Next one is minus of minus again plus 1 into its minus. So x into 0, 0 minus of minus plus a, 0 plus a. Next plus 0 into anything 0. So what is left out here? What is left out here? So finally what is left out? X minus a whole square x minus a whole square into here x plus a plus 1 into a remaining all zeros. So this becomes x minus a whole square into this is x plus 2a. X plus 2a. That is what we need to do. See, this one RHS is equal to RHS hence 2 is equal to RHS. Hence boom. I took LHS. By applying properties, I got RHS. Like this, we'll do all the determinant sums in objective. We'll apply the properties, then we'll do that. We'll get it simply. Okay? And next concept we'll discuss in the next class.